Hi, my name is Ivan and I want to make a 3-dimensional game. The first reason that I think that it's something that's cool to have done in your life if you are a game developer. It would allow me to better understand the people who always develop in 3D, it would broaden my mind and help me to think differently, and it would also look good on my CV if I were ever to look for a job in the industry. And the second reason that my good friend Pavel, who is editing those videos, has been learning to make 3D models in Blender for quite a while. I would love to do something together with him, and I also think that it's a good opportunity for me to focus exclusively on game design and coding and let him do all the visuals. To be honest, I'm already experiencing huge issues at the very first stage of development, coming up with the game idea. The thing is, my brain is just two-dimensional. I seriously don't see the benefit of adding this third dimension to the game. When I come up with a game idea, I immediately see how I could make it in 2D and make it much more fun and exciting. But I'm not the person who gives up so easily, so today I'll show you 4 of the noteworthy prototypes I've made so far. The first prototype is Greediment. It's a score-based game in which you move on a grid of tiles, collecting the pickups that randomly spawn on top of them. The twist is that there would be meteorites and other hazards falling down on the grid and changing the available terrain. The problem here is that it doesn't make the game any harder or more interesting. The second prototype, Orbital Patrol, is somewhat similar, but more fun to play. In it, you can't stop where you want, you are constantly moving. On top of that, you are a rocket orbiting a planet while different obstacles fall on it and stay on it. This means that you don't always see all the hazards, they suddenly appear on the horizon as you reach the other side of the planet. The problem I ran into with this game is that it's hard to make it interesting for longer than 30 seconds. It gets either very hard or boring and repetitive. The third prototype, Loophole, is a simulator of falling down an infinite water well with hazards. It does feel somewhat fun to play and it could probably become a little time waster for smartphones, but even then it's just a clone of other similar games and I don't see how I could make it any better. And the fourth idea was to give an extra dimension to an old 2D game named Paratrooper. In it you sit in a cannon in the middle of the screen and you shoot the paratroopers and helicopters flying around you. What you see on the screen is how I imagine shooting this cannon would look like in 3 dimensions. The concept once again didn't feel original or interesting enough to keep working on it. That's why I tried to turn it into something that I've lately been interested in myself. Recently I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about trickshots, and my favorite channel in this topic is That's Amazing. That's why I tried to turn this cannon into a trickshot cannon. What I don't like about this gameplay is that the players just need to find the right angle and the right platform to bounce a ball from. That's not very interesting. So I asked myself the question from the previous video. Which of these prototypes am I going to work on next? Neither of them. Once again, I just wanted to share with you the thoughts that I have when I'm coming up with a new game and to show you that finding that one game that you would like to keep working on usually means leaving a lot of unfinished projects behind. I have some more ideas of what I could do in 3D and I'll keep experimenting. If I find something worth finishing, you will be the first to know. For now, I would like to thank everyone who decided to help me out financially and to thank you for watching up to this point. I wish you to have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next video. Farewell.